Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video, which is super exciting because I am going to be revealing for you the Sigma Beauty and the Alice in Wonderland collab. Words do not describe how excited I am about this collab, so let's just jump in. I'm going to do two different looks, I'm going to do some swatches, I'm going to let you know my thoughts. I'm just very excited about this collab. If you haven't been here before, if this is your first video here, hello, my name is Angie. I am such a lover of beauty makeup. I love everything beauty makeup related, especially things that are a little bit more on the colorful side, which is what we're gonna do today, which makes me so happy. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to subscribe because I upload 5 videos a week. And I'm super happy and grateful and excited to let you know that this video is sponsored by Sigma Beauty. Sigma did reach out to me when I was visiting them at their headquarters in Minneapolis, and they were asking me if I wanted to do a video with the new Alice in Wonderland collab. And I was able to see it when I was at the headquarters, and let me tell you, when I saw it, I understood why they asked me, because this is a colorful collab. They're doing a colorful collab and I am so excited. So we are going to jump into this entire collection. This collection is launching on the 8th of September. I will leave all the details about the launch and the prices and where you'll be able to find this in the description box, together with my affiliate code, which is Angelica, where you can get 10% off this collection. But basically, this is a full collection, so we need to jump in. Should we start with the item that I actually showed you? First of all, look at this packaging. This collab is so much fun, and look at this packaging. It is so Alice in Wonderland, and you have Alice on the front, and on the inside there is a mirror and there is a double-sided brush. This is a normal Sigma quality brush, so you're getting a quality brush. And also what I really like about the Sigma inserts is that they make fun inserts. They're actually fun to save, so beautiful. This palette is a mix of mattes and metallics. There's also two different, what I call it, like more of a shimmer formula and more of a foil metallic formula. So you have a couple of different textures in here, and I love that there's a mix of tealy greens, there's a silver, you have the pink and the olivey green, and you have a couple of neutrals as well. A little like reddish, rusty leaning neutrals, plus this beautiful mustard in the corner. So if you want to take the look a little bit more neutral, if you want to ground the look with maybe a neutral crease or like a gold on the lid, that's totally possible as well. I think it's really smart to have a colorful palette with a couple of neutrals where you can ground the look if you don't want to go totally bananas, up the wall, crazy colorful, which I like because I'm a happy clown and I like colorful makeup. So yeah, this is the eyeshadow palette. I think this is just so stunning. And together with this collection, there's also a face palette. You will be able to get a full bundle with the entire collection if that is something that you're interested in, and you can also buy these products separately. This is the little cheek palette, the same kind of packaging and the same kind of insert. That is so cute. So this one has a shimmery side and a matte side, and I would say depending on your skin tone, this is either going to be 2 blushes or a blush and a highlighter. I think for me, I would probably be able to get away with this tickled pink as a highlighter because it is a little like on the lighter side, but I do think that if you are a fair to light skin tone, if you have a lighter skin tone than what I have, you probably would be more of a blush or a blush topper. But I like the colors that they chose, and I really like the embossings of all of these. You saw the palette as well, so many beautiful embossings. The next thing, same cool packaging, is the Mad About Lippies, and this is a lip gloss and a lip cream, and it is Singing Violets and Kiss the Tulips. And these come in special packaging. One of them is like a more violet, mauvey, shimmery version with a lot of like violet sparkles in there, and then there's more of a mauvey, lighter version, which also has some shimmer in it, but not as much, and that's the lip creme, the one that is like a lighter version. I think, should we just... I want to start with the gloss. Let me start with the gloss because I'm going to do 2 looks, and then we can do... Oh, and it's the doe foot. Oh, I'm so happy they're doing the doe foot. Sigma has a really, really good gloss formula, but they've done a couple of different glosses, some with doe foot and some with a brush applicator, and I prefer the doe foot, so I have to see that. And I cannot feel any the sparkles. Oh, what a beautiful like wine colored see-through gloss. Doesn't really smell like anything, maybe something very subtly sweet, but I can't really smell anything, but that is so pretty. Okay, let's go into the brush set, because there is a brush set as well. Oh, and there is a makeup bag. Let me get it. This brush set comes in a packaging like this. It's a really cute packaging, just like the other one. And in the back behind is this makeup bag. I took it out because I need to take a picture because look how cool this is. This would be such a nice clutch as well if you're going like out and about, party. I never go out and party, can you tell? But the lining as well. The lining, look at that. It's special lining and it's just really, really cool. What is really cool about the makeup bags from Sigma, which is something that I think it's easy to forget, is that you can always fit the entire collections in the makeup bags that Sigma releases with the collection. So this makeup bag does fit both of the palettes, the lippy, and all of the brushes, plus you'll have some space to spare. And I like that because sometimes makeup bags can be so small you don't know what to do with them, but this is actually a functioning bag. In this set there are 5 different brushes. There are 2 cheek brushes and there are 3 eye brushes. The handles and ferrules of these brushes are just incredibly beautiful. Like, these are so pretty. This is an F47 multitasker, a F53 air, and then you have 3 eye brushes. That is the E30 pencil, the E45 max, and then we have the E27. This one, the E27, which is a detail blending, is one of my favorite brushes from Sigma. This is such a good brush for using and packing and blending colorful shadows. So I'm so happy they included this in this collection because this is going to be a game changer with colorful mattes. Okay, I'm going to use the cheek palette first and then we can like zoom in and do the first eye look. I am so excited. So I am going to be using this one that is like a dual fiber brush, so soft and nice, and I am going to be using the matte one first as a blush. And I like putting my blush up a little higher here. That's just what I like. Oh, that's a really nice color. I rarely do pink cheeks, but I will say that when I do more cool tone looks, I really do prefer a cool tone cheek as well. Oh, that is really pretty. So easy to blend out. I am going to be using my favorite highlighter brush from Sigma, and this is the F03 High Cheekbone Highlighter, and we are going to be using that lighter one, and I'm going to see if I can get away with this as a highlighter. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, that's so pretty. I think I'm just going to layer this all the way. Ooh, that is very finely milled and it doesn't feel, yeah, it doesn't feel like greasy or thick. It's very light. That looks really pretty. I like to highlight a little bit on top of my brows. Personal preference, but yeah, those are the cheeks. I feel like it looks really pretty. Let me just add a little bit of blush on top. I like blending the blush and the highlighter together. That looks really nice. Okay, let's zoom in and let's do the first eye look. I'm gonna prime using my absolute favorite primer ever. This is the Sigma Primer Stick in Ignite. They also have other colors, but this one is a light with a warm undertone and that fits me. So that's what I'm using. And I feel like it's really easy to blend out. I don't know, blend it and just buff it a little bit. I mean, we have to do something with these 2 shades, right? And I really want to use the silver. Do you see that beautiful silver? It is so cool. So I'm thinking, we're gonna use these 2 in the crease and the silver and maybe these 2 darker shimmers here as well. And we'll take it from there. So I'm going to start with the one that's called Caterpillar. Oh, and the brush that you're getting in this one also has the same handle. And this is one of my favorite brushes. I love these brushes for buffing edges and for using under my eyes. And this one is called E54 and the other one is called E38. It's basically a smaller version of the E40. I prefer this one over the E40 because I feel like this one is a little bit more precision. So I'm starting with Caterpillar on the E27 and I'm basically gonna push that into the crease. And I'm gonna blend afterwards. I prefer pushing the colors where I want them to begin with so that I can get the pigmentation that I want and then I'll blend afterwards. And the color that I want to have the most focus out of the matte colors, which in this case is this Caterpillar, that's the one that I'm gonna start with. So I'm just putting this in the crease and I'm gonna push it all the way down here, but not blend up here. We're just trying to keep it a little more on the low side. And we wanna have the shape, or I wanna have the shape go a little bit more up here. So this is basically the shape we're gonna have, and I'm gonna, with small wiggly motions, I'm gonna start disrupting the edge a little bit, and then we'll blend with the lighter one. Let me use a little of this color under my eyes as well. This is the same caterpillar, and I'm using the one side of the double-sided brush. I just want this to be a dramatic and colorful look, so I'm just pressing this on my lower lash line and meeting up with the top here. Sigma was not kidding with this pigment. This is only one shadow, and now we're going to be using this one, the Mad Hatter shadow, the one that is a lighter green, and we are just going to push that same brush, and I'm just going to push that on the edge. This is how I like to do my eyeshadow. I'm going to push this on the edge, and we're going to blend even more. These really go together. It's actually kind of shocking how good these go together. And I'm just, with small circular motions, I'm just buffing this out. It's gonna leave it looking something like this. You can always perfect as we go as well, but I really like how that is looking. That is so pretty. Let's go in with some shimmers. This is the shade that is called Lost. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's like a night sky. Oh, this would be the best sexy, like, smoky eye going out. Look at, ooh, okay. You know I am in love with a matte, colorful shadow. That is my bae, that is what I love, but I can't deny there's even a duochrome in this one with the sparkles. This is my favorite shade in the palette. It's been decided. I don't see anyone topping that. That is stunning. I am spraying my shadows because I don't like fallout, especially not when it is like a metallic black. Do you see that? I mean, I remember swatching these when I was at Sigma, but I don't remember this one being that pretty. Maybe it's because it's even prettier on the eye, because look at how dimensional and sexy that is on the eye. Okay, this turned very sultry, very fast, but I am not mad about that. I am gonna go in with the silver now, and then we'll use a little bit of the teal like in between to sandwich. So this is the White Rabbit one. It is the silver. I'm gonna spray this too, just to make sure. And we are putting that on the inner part. Oh, that's really pretty. I'm doing like a straight line up here, so it's like a faux cut crease, but that is so nice. Wow, what a cool combination. And with the green, okay, that was really pretty. I'm gonna use a little bit more of the green matte, and I'm just gonna blend on the edge here just to make sure that this seems a little bit more believable with the shimmer and the matte going into each other. As a last step, I'm doing the shade Wonderland, which is the teal metallic, and I'm just pressing that a little bit where they meet, just so you can see I get that more smooth transition, because like it's not that easy to transition a silver into a black, but like this, it really works out. And I'll also, with my little pencil brush, I'll put a little bit of that silver in my inner corners too. Like that. I am so loving that one. Wow. This look is so good. Look at this look. It is so sultry and sexy, and I love that like little black out here. Oh, all this absolutely fantastic. Loving this look. I'm so excited. Okay, let's jump into the red and the mustard matte. I'm excited about that too. I think that's gonna be really fun. And also, did you see that there's like a yellowy orange shimmer here? It's like more orange and yellow than a gold, and I'm here for that too. So let's do something totally different, but I can tell you right now, look at this depth, look at this dimension, look at the sexiness of these deep colors. Living for the drama. So this is the lip cream in Kiss the Tulips. The looks really pretty. It has a little bit more opaqueness to it. Is this more of an opaque gloss then? Have I tried this formula before from Sigma? I don't know, but it is extremely comfortable. So comfortable. So that's just a mauvey, pinky, more pigmented gloss, I would say. It looks really pretty. Okay, let's start with the Queen of Hearts, the red one. I feel like it's time to do the red one. I feel like it's time. I'm gonna use this one actually. This one is stained a little red. This is an E25. It's a little bit bigger than the one that is in this collection. This is actually from a very old collection. I think this brush is 6 years old and it still looks beautiful. I've washed it so many times over 6 years and I still use it and it still looks and performs like it did when I got it. And this is a true testament to how good quality the brushes are from Sigma. So I want to do the red out here, and then I'm not going to put anything dark in the inner part this time. So I'm just doing the red out here, and you can see I've also put it on the lid. And then we are going to use the yellow in the inner part, and we're also going to blend out this red with this twinning. That's what it's called, the yellow shade. Such a nice bricky warm red. I mean, it's definitely a red, but it's not like a bright red. It's a little bit of a muted, almost like red dirt, but maybe a little brighter than red dirt. Mixed between a crayon and red dirt. Let's use the other side of the double-ended brush for the shade Twinning, which is the yellow, and I am just gonna push that in here and just wiggle it in to really make sure that it sticks to the primer. And then I'm just gonna gently blend a little bit on the edge here as well to make this edge have a little bit of a yellowy tint to it. I can always reapply some of the red afterwards. On an E57, I'm gonna be using the same shadows under my eyes as well. And blending out with the yellow twinning. There's a couple of shades here that I would really like to try, but I'm only doing 2 looks now, but I really want to do a look with this like olivey green. I've already swatched it, so pretty. I guess swatched in the palette at Sigma's, but I really want to use this one. But I also really want to use this light blue that's called Alice. Let's just swatch these two on my fingers. So we're doing this one, right? Like on here. But I kind of want to do... Let's do this one. And then I can meet up with this one. Let's do that. Experiment a bit. I feel like the Alice shade is like a steel gray blue shadow. It's very different, but I think we're gonna put this on the lid. Oh, and we'll do the yellowy one underneath. Yeah, we'll do that. I just really wanted to do something that was a little color blocky. So this is the detail blending from Sigma and Samantha Ravndal, and I'm gonna be using the dark brown shade that's called Curiouser. Curiouser. That's a really hard thing to say. Curiouser? Curious? Like you're curious, but curiouser. I am not saying that correctly. I will admit, Alice in Wonderland, it's not my favorite Disney movie. I don't dislike it. I feel like I saw it so long ago. I feel like I need to rewatch it. Oh, that is perfect with it. What is your favorite Disney movie? My favorite Disney movie is Beauty and the Beast. I really love it. But one of my more unexpected favorite movies, and I've said this before, is Emperor's New Groove. It's just so nice, and I really appreciate the message of the movie. I like that it is about friendship and not love. Nothing wrong with love, but it's nice to have a movie every now and then that's about friendship. This is the shade Mr. Walrus on the pencil brush that's with this set. Let's just do that a little bit here on the lower lash line and also a little bit in the inner corner. Not all the way, but just a little bit. That really did give some nice effect. That's so pretty. I mean, you could have used this shadow all over the lid as well. I just wanted to spruce it up a little bit. Just show you the color combinations that you could do with this palette. Also, that olivey green could have been so good on the lid as well. I love an olive green together with a warm crease. So pretty. Okay, let me finish this look up. This is basically how it's going to be looking. Honestly, so gorgeous. So let me finish this up and we can have a final chat about this collection. So here is the second finished look. I love how this turned out. I feel like this is a warm neutrals with a little bit of a twist with this steel blue gray going on. Really adore this look, and I really adore the quality of these eyeshadows. These are per usual the good Sigma Beauty eyeshadow quality, and think that even maybe some of the mattes might be even more pigmented than before, which I don't have anything to complain about. I think all of this turned out so beautiful. I'm so excited to have been able to show you this collection. Like I said, all the info will be down in the description box if you're interested in this, or if you just want to read up a little bit more. I will also link to Sigma Beauty's website and to their Instagram if you want to check out a little bit more about the brand. Thank you again, Sigma, for sponsoring this video. I'm very grateful and very excited to be able to showcase this collection to you. Sigma was actually one of the first brands ever to send me PR 6 years ago. So I have been working with Sigma and gotten PR from Sigma and bought stuff myself for 6 years. They believed in me when I was a teeny little YouTuber, and I will forever be grateful for that. So let me know what you think down in the comments. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you again tomorrow for a new video. Bye!